Thanks, Chris. It is looking great out there right now. The roads are clear. The only thing you're going to run into is a couple of spots where we have some construction going on. As a reminder, the Waterville Bridge is supposed to shut down today for 45 days as they put in that roundabout. We have a couple crashes to let you know about. 75 southbound at Ottawa River Road. And our second crash is here on the Anthony Wayne Trail at Western Avenue. Now, that does involve an injury, and crews are on the scene for both of these crashes. I also want to remind you, 53 is closed in both directions just north of Upper Sandusky, and it may be that way for up to a week.
Know about the roads this morning. Let's send on over to Victoria.
Thanks, Ellen. So what we're looking at now, most of our roadways have dried out. As you can see all the way over here, 75 at 99, still some droplets on my camera. So what you want to know is that there might be a little bit of water out there you want to keep an eye out for. Speaking of Sylvania, it'll be easier to get to the farmers market tonight. Well, we have wet roadways across our region. What makes matters worse? There's a disabled vehicle. Could you imagine being out there in the rain right now? This is on 24 as you head westbound just near 475. So if that's part of your commute this morning, you definitely want to keep an eye out for them and give them plenty of room. Try not to splash them. Let's kind of take a little bit of a tour, shall we? Here we are, 23 at 51. You can see the water is on the camera there as well as on the roads. And one more shot I want to look at. This is really wet. 280 in the area of Greenbelt Parkway. Allow extra time this morning. You're going to need it. You should have plenty of time to make it into work as long as you're not cutting it too close. Maybe you could use that extra time to call in and get a ticket for the St. Jude home.
Right now, this could slow down your morning drive. For more on that, let's begin with Victoria, Idoni, and First Alert Traffic. What do you recommend to get around this?
Well, we have the all clear right now. This is reopened, but keep in mind, people are going to want to stop and look. Those fire trucks are there, so probably best just to avoid the area, head straight up Dixie Highway if you can. If I spoke too soon, we do now have one crash downtown. This is Washington, north of Michigan. As you can see, those delays go back quite a ways. Downtown, we have this resurfacing going on Monroe Street. It's completely shut down from Erie to Huron. So with that crash and all of this downtown construction going on, if downtown is part of your commute this morning, you probably do want to allow a little bit of extra time. Not a lot of cars out on the roadways yet, but unfortunately, two of the ones out there crashed into each other. This is going to be 75 southbound as you approach downtown. I just spoke to Toledo Police, and they told me that fire has left the scene, but police are still there getting things cleaned up. Wherever you're headed this morning, camp, work, out of town for the weekend, you should have a smooth ride on those highways. But I do have an incident going on. We have a burst water main on Erie Street at Pontiac Street. Crews are on the scene. That's going to be west of the Maumee, but still east of 280.